Hello everybody, this is Taff coming in with another Taff's Word. I did try recording this on the other side of my camera because this is on selfie mode, and so I could have the flash on. It did burn my eyes a little bit, but unfortunately you only got from here down, so I'm not trying that again. If it's a bit dark, I do apologise. It is early in the morning, I'm early for work. I'm waiting for a branch to be open so I can go in and start doing some work, and while I'm waiting, I may as well do this and get this out there. So, something of a week for the club then. Absolutely. I mean, wow. I mean, we just beat Leeds United at home. I know we got beat 5-1 up there, and it was an occasion. No one expected to go up there and win. And now we've just brought them back to running parade in the FA Cup, a more important cup, and beat them 2-1. Absolutely phenomenal. And the signings that we've made as well. I mean, I banged on about if we signed someone like Josh Sheehan. Not expecting to actually sign Josh Sheehan, but someone like Josh Sheehan, sign them and get them doing that extra bit of midfield, because I think that's where the issue is. The only little issue that we've got is the lack of creativity from the midfield, from the centre of the midfield. And I'll tell you something, honestly. Josh Sheehan, 18-month contract. If not this season, next season, we're going to hit those playoffs, personally, I think. Keep this team together. Get Labadi signed, and I mean now. Get him signed right up. Another 2-year contract. It's got to be minimum of 2-year contract. He is the best thing that's happened to this club in a long, long time. What an amazing player and a captain. He's phenomenal. He's brilliant. Get him signed up now. Whatever it takes. We've made the extra money. If we have to give him a big frigging chunk of it as a bonus, as to say, sign for us, there you go. There's $5,000 of our winnings up front for you to sign on. Come on. It's got to be done. We've got to keep that guy. We've got to keep this team together. But then, the few people sort of, on the fringes, if they're not going to be good enough, they got to move on. Bring in the players that's going to push us to that next level. That level where we're going to be challenging up there with the likes of your Coventry, your Wickham, your Notts County and your Luton. We're going to be up there challenging. Because the thing is, the sky's the limit for this football club now. I mean, we're self-sustainable, fans-owned, being run by people who care about the club. I mean, that's a good start. We got a very good team of staff working for the club. We got a very good manager and backroom staff, and we got a very good team. And of course, we got fantastic supporters. So, I say now, the elections have happened, the 5 new people on the board, get them in and get them started as soon as you can. Get them sorted. Get them doing something. Obviously that's what they signed up for. Get them working. And now, we're definitely a club on the up. Like I say, we just beat Leeds, and what a fantastic performance all the way through. Joe Day had hardly anything to do, but when he had to do it, he did it well, except for the goal, of course, but you can't blame him for that. That deflection was a nasty one, and it completely caught him off guard, which pretty much all deflections do when it comes to football. I mean, look at the rest of the team. The midfield was solid. They didn't allow Leeds to play through the middle. They didn't allow their defenders to have an easy day. And although their keeper didn't have that many saves to make because our shots on target to shots ratio was pretty poor. That's the only thing poor about our performance, converting shots to shots on target. I think Amond had a really good game, considering I don't think he really got a shot on target, but he got close with a couple of shots. But he made sure he was a thorn in their side all day. Newblay the same. I felt Wilmot had a fantastic game. I mean, I could bang on about all the players individually. But at the end of the day, a fantastic team performance, and it's a famous win into the 4th round and the draw. The draw, this channel's had a massive boost from having the draw live streamed the other night. And to have that recorded the moment we drew Tottenham, I think people can be watching it an awful lot for a long time to come. Even possibly Yeovil fans. We had a fair few Yeovil fans on the live stream watching as they drew Man United. It was great. I'm really happy for Yeovil, but I'm absolutely made up for us. Tottenham at home, Tottenham possibly one of the biggest up-and-coming teams in the whole of Europe. I think Tottenham have got the players and the manager and the right tools to become a European force, and this European force are going to be coming to Rodney Parade and having to deal with people like me and you and everybody else. And Pochettino's not going to have an easy day. I tell you something now, Pochettino's not having an easy day. I mean, this has got to be on TV. It's going to be on TV. It's going to be a sellout. We've got to sell as many tickets as we can. We have to make every single inch of that stadium available for people to buy tickets on. It has to be that way. It simply has to. We have to squeeze every single person in and make as much as we can out of it. We have to put the ticket prices up. And yeah, people moaned for the £3 for Leeds, but we still sold 7,100 tickets. I say it should be a minimum of an extra £5 for Tottenham. And before anybody comes at me and says, "Oh, but you're a volunteer, you get your ticket for free." Well, I'm a season ticket holder for one. And I'd be happy enough to donate the money of the price of the ticket to the club, just to show that I would be willing to pay that money for that ticket. I mean, I might even just buy my ticket anyway, and obviously I go in as a volunteer anyhow, because I got my pass, and my pass gets me in. I mean, my season ticket gets me in a regular game. But I'll be willing to donate to the club the price of my ticket, and I don't care how much it is. If they put it up to £30, I don't care. We have to make as much as we can out of this game, and people pay. You get what you pay for, and you get in Tottenham Hotspur, so you got to be willing to pay for it, and making sure the club do well out of it. Because it's a shame it's not at Wembley, but that's the only thing. I mean, having them at home brings something a little bit extra special. And the thing is, as slim as it is, as people may believe it is, it does give us something of a chance when we actually play against them, because we're not going to play against them just for the occasion. Our players are not built like that. They didn't play the occasion with Leeds. They won't play the occasion with Tottenham. Tottenham, on the other hand, may not play at all. I'm not saying that they won't turn up or anything like that, but look at the games they got coming up immediately after they play us. Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal, and then Juventus in the Champions League. What do you think they're going to be prioritising? Not us. So what kind of team do you think they're going to play? Not a great one. And what happens when you don't play a good team against a smaller team? Not all the time, but a lot of the time, you get found out for it. And I'm not saying that by any means that because they're going to potentially play a weakened team against us, that we're going to beat Tottenham. Because at the end of the day, you've got to realise they're out of the League Cup. The title is beyond them. And the Champions League is not a realistic thing for them at the moment. So, what's their only real chance of silverware this year? The FA Cup. So, is Pochettino going to take it seriously? I believe he is. But I don't think he'll the thing is, he don't think his supporters or his board will want him to prioritise the FA Cup over the Champions League and getting into the Champions League next year, finishing the top four, because at the moment they're not in the top four. So for silverware, that's their best shot. For safeguarding money and their future and everything like that, they got to go for the top four, and they got to try and progress in the Champions League. And I think they could stand a chance of beating Juventus, and if that's the case, they could go all the way. But realistically thinking, with your head, Tottenham are not going to be Champions League winners, and they're not going to be Premier League winners. So if they want to win some silverware, they've got to look at the FA Cup. But anyway, guys, this channel is doing a lot better these days, I wanted to point out. And it could be doing even better if every time I put one of these videos out, you leave a like, which takes 1 second to do. If you haven't subscribed already, if you subscribe, it takes a few seconds to do, because the button's just at the bottom of the video there. Click subscribe. Leave a little comment on the video even. If you disagree with anything I say, or you agree with something, or you want to elaborate on anything I've said, feel free to leave a comment at the bottom. Every little bit of activity on this channel helps us with the money that we make through the advertisement. So every little bit of help you can give us, every little thing makes that bit more of a difference. The bigger the activity, the more the adverts are worth for us. So the views, the likes, the comments, the shares, subscribers, every little bit helps. So I'd really appreciate anything you can give, with regards to time. But at the same time, at the end, as you'll see directly after this, we also run a Patreon page, which gives people the opportunity to donate money to us. It's not just for the work that we do on here, but it's the work we do for the club outside. Things like the flags and the upkeep of our drum, it all costs money. So we have to raise the money to fund it all. Plus we do bring out different lines of merchandise, and we do give some of that merchandise to the club quite often, for the club to sell in the club shop, for them to make money on as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth giving us as much help as you can if you're able to. But you know, obviously with the time thing, just cheeky like and a subscribe and a comment and a share. It takes about 5 or 6 seconds for you to do all that, so we'd really appreciate it. Anyway, looking up for the county at the moment, everybody's happy, everybody's buzzing for Tottenham, but as far as the ticketing is concerned, it's got to be in this order, I believe. Season tickets, trust members, shareholders, and then it should be Morecambe and Crawley ticket holders, then Morecambe or Crawley ticket holders, then general sale. But personally, I don't think you'd ever get the general sale. If you want to get that ticket for Tottenham, you have to make sure you go to the next 2 home games. Definitely, 100%. Mark my words. Anyway, Grimsby up next. Grimsby haven't been too good lately. They're on a bit of a downer. We got to capitalise on that and aim for the 3 points. So I hope that's what is being planned by Flinney and his team. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to wrap this one up now. So cheers for watching again. And as always, up the county. Cheerio for now.